Hey.
Bro.
No, that's your other thing. That's a nice promotion there for yourself there.
Plug.
And we're live here with Titanfall. Wait, what?
57 live
Memories.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys.
He's dead.
He's not on there yet.
He's dead. Yo.
Hey.
What up, guys?
Oh god.
Oh, I didn't say hi. Hey. I was
The enemy has stolen
all the
Your
stuff.
team has taken the hammer.
My heart.
You have returned the hammer.
It's gonna be that
Quick.
game, huh? Chasing Walter Keys.
The enemy has
Oh, you don't have the microphone set up for yourself in-game? Let me turn up the audio.
Scrub logic.
Burn.
No, I can't hear you on stream.
Do they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear everyone but him.
Oh, well, that's okay. We're the cool guys anyway. Did you plug the thing into the thing?
If I take it out and then I plug it back in, what happens is on my default sound settings for the actual system, it turns it down to 6. I don't know why that happens,
I
but
see you, Tom Bonner.
it happens. You guys should be able to hear me now. Everyone should. I can see my mic popping
Get
up
'em.
now.
Your
Yeah.
team has dropped
What the-
the
Yes.
So yeah, we're here at dev live stream number
I was tired of carrying that hammer.
50,
That's very heavy.
57. I'm joined by I'm just gonna ramble through. We got Cassie, Jason, Nate,
The enemy-
Rich,
the enemy has
Marcos,
stolen the
Tom, Walter, and Vanilla Kindle's supposed to be in here. I
don't
don't
see
know where
him.
he's at. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and go bug him and say, "Why aren't you in here, buddy?" But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about a number of things about the game, answering questions from you guys. I'm gonna try to answer questions from Twitter because it's a little bit slower for me. So if you send a tweet to the Twitter account, I will try to answer those for you right now. Well, over the course, not right now, but over the course of the stream.
The enemy
So I have
has
that pulled
captured
up.
the hammer.
And we'll also try to answer some questions in chat. Now, Marcos is going to be giving away codes. So whenever there's going to be a code drop, Marcos, just let us know.
Yeah, I was gonna explain to them anyways because I told them when the stream went live. Quick instructions: you guys must be following the channel. I will be doing random giveaways. It lets me know if you're following the channel. So if you're not, I will know, and you won't win your code. That's pretty much it.
That's all.
The enemy
Yeah,
has
I'm gonna do
stolen the
random
hammer.
ones at times.
Jesus.
I told them we were gonna get some special
Pretty
things.
brutal,
In there.
isn't it?
That hurt.
Forgot the T in there, Beta.
By the hammer.
Oh, did you see how ballsy I was right there, Rich? I came right at you.
I'm barely alive. Barely.
Oh, did we get a new player? What?
Oh, balls of steel.
Yeah, we got 4 on our side.
Been smashed.
That's
Oh,
okay, because
got
Walter
you.
Do we
only
have
counts as
a?
like...
No, we don't. Still 4v3.
I
Alright.
snuck up on you.
You did not
Sneaky.
sneak up on me.
I did. Well, why were you running away from me?
I wasn't. I was running towards you. And then I saw you coming at me, so I tried to backpedal.
And then you backpedaled, and that was your fate.
And that's the story of how Kendall failed. Remember that time?
Kindle failed.
Yeah. Publicly.
I remember.
And
was
Rich was there to
humiliating.
capitalize on
Yeah.
it. It was perfect.
The enemy has
Oh,
captured
look
the
at those
hammer.
juicy
The enemy
points.
Has stolen the hammer.
That's Kendall's life flowing into our flag base. Mmm, delicious.
Powered by blood.
Yeah. Let me go get Vanilla Kindle real quick. You guys are gonna see me be still
The
for a
enemy has
couple
stolen
seconds.
the hammer.
Okay. Walter, talk.
We could talk about what Vanilla Kendall is working on.
Hey guys, this is Kendall. I'm so great. Look at me.
Look, I'm so vanilla.
Look, I didn't go anywhere. I'm the best. Oh, MLG right here.
We call him Vanilla Kendall, of course, because he likes vanilla a lot. That's
yes,
the reason.
That's exactly the reason.
I was hoping that'd be the only reason.
Yeah, because that would be like insensitive otherwise.
Right.
Ian started that, didn't he?
Yeah,
He did.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Ian's super sensitive.
Yeah, he's a
also
sensitive
dead
guy.
now. He died. We
He's
killed him.
dead to us.
Dead to us.
Ian, if you're listening, your desk is pretty good.
You guys,
The enemy has
A lot
you
better.
guys,
There's a lot more work done.
for any of the vets, you guys can type into the Twitch chat. You guys can tweet Ian right now. Fuck you, Ian.
Oh,
You have
yeah,
my
do that.
permission. Send him a tweet. Ian V. Fuck you, Ian.
He loves that.
The good old times.
I think it's Ian V tweets though. This is,
Yeah, it is. Some of the mods know. They still tweet him regularly. I've seen it.
Has taken the hammer. The enemy has stolen the
So there's a
hammer.
couple of different content things that we're gonna have. I'm just gonna go out right out and tell you guys what new cosmetic stuff we have. Now the reason that this is that we're making a big deal about this, I think a lot of the vets already know this kind of process. But for some of the new guys that we've seen, there's been a lot of questions. Ooh, pooped on. There's a lot of questions about how Rich got pooped on right there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Anyway, there's been a lot of questions and just basic concerns, I think, from some of the new guys about, you know, the content that we have. When is there going to be new content? Is there going to be new content? Is this it? Is all you guys have to offer? And this is, you know, part of being a free-to-play game. One of the things that you know, a big push for free-to-play games in general is that, you know, they constantly release new content. And so our plan is to continue releasing content for the game as long as we possibly can. So
it's like
will
a
there be
dying
new
time.
content? Yes. All types, new weapon stuff, new maps, new characters, all that stuff. We'd like to continue doing that. So if you're on the Steam forums, if you are on our forums, the actual official Loadout forums, if you're in game and you see players asking will there be new content, tell them yes. Say, hey, on the dev live stream number 57 when they talked about new content, they said, hell yeah, there's going to be new
Remember that
content. Remember that one?
That was the one where they talked about new things.
Yes. So please make sure to help out your fellow community members that have questions like that, because we want to kind of stomp out any of those
The enemy has
concerns,
captured the hammer.
because we will be actively working on the game. Now, to the point I was going to talk to you about the upcoming content that we have. Obviously, we're going to push out a major build. It's going to have some fixes in it. There will be some new content that we're going to push out. I'm actually going to show that off at the end of the stream. Just a couple things, because I don't think everything is live in the main branch yet. But there are a couple things that I think are premature detonation. There are a couple things that you guys will get to see that'll be in there.
Hey, Kendall.
Yes.
That's a pretty good speech. I give it a 6.9 out of 10.
Oh.
Damn.
What's up, fellas?
The enemy has
Good.
stolen
That's a
the
good
hammer.
rating.
Hello. Wow.
Was that a little rough on you, Kendall?
That was a little disrespectful.
If it had been a little shorter, I would have gotten a 7. But I got a
but
0.9.
6.9.
If I would have had my matchmaking working when I was talking,
That's right.
my microphone working when I first started the stream instead of fixing it just a little bit afterwards, and then I would have got that 7.5.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
You just gotta wait for the user ratings to validate you. They'll come in. You'll get a bunch of 10s.
Yeah. Anyway,
Where'd you come from?
so we got some Mardi Gras coming up.
mom.
Danny just joined us, so he can talk a little bit more about it. But at the end of the stream, Danny, I just want to confirm a couple things. The Fat-Twos. You know what I'm talking about?
Say again. I'm sorry. I was talking to the guys.
The Fat-Twos. The Fat-Twos. For Helga.
The fat twos?
The Fat-Twos. Tattoos, but fat.
Oh, tattoos. Oh, the fat twos. Yes. What about them?
There will be Mardi Gras update.
There will be a Mardi Gras update.
Will those be in there?
No, they really don't have anything to do with that. That's just something we were doing anyway.
Oh.
So yeah, basically she's gonna have some tattoos. We're doing a couple other things. I don't know. I haven't actually talked to Mark to see if he wants to actually talk about what we're putting in early or not. So I don't know if
I was
I
told
don't know
to
if I'm
talk
supposed
about.
to blow his wad.
I was supposed to talk about Mardi Gras stuff. A couple
Oh,
things.
you are?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I was.
you've got the okay on that?
I was given a mandate to talk about new stuff.
Well, there you go then. All right. Well, we do have the Fat Twos coming. We are doing some Mardi Gras stuff. We're actually doing some body paint for Helga. That will actually be quite funny. Where if she's body painted, basically, she won't need a nudity filter. Is basically how Rob let it go.
Oh
So
yeah.
Oh.
Talk
So,
slower.
That's a
Talk
lot of
slower.
women.
Okay.
if you can kind of imagine things bouncing around
there
and
it
paint
is.
it up in a certain way, we're doing that. We're doing a couple of new T-shirts that are very Mardi Gras specific, like showing your boobs and all that kind of stuff, and beads. If imagine Mardi Gras, imagine what happens at Mardi Gras. The top 3 things you see at Mardi Gras, that's basically what you're going to get. As well as we're releasing the one thing that everybody's been asking for a while, which is the T-bone steak.
Oh, not cryo, which is
Not
the other
cryo.
thing. Other thing people have been asking about for a
The
while.
steak.
No,
The other big
it
feature.
doesn't really get that cold in Louisiana.
That steak.
But yes, the steak is coming. The kielbasa, if you will.
Yeah, you get rigid, not frigid.
Nice.
Nice
Is
one.
that the new catchphrase for Loadout?
Back of the box quote.
I think those are the 4 things that are coming in that pack. That will be a pack.
Yes. Now details on the pack. I don't think we're supposed to release.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk
pricing
about that yet?
and what's all is going to be in there, but yeah, that's the majority of like content, and it will be a pack, and it's supposed to be limited time. So
Yes.
that's all I'm going to say about it. Don't know
That is
pricing or any of that stuff, so don't ask because I don't know. Just wait. Wait and see.
Final pack.
We'll go ahead and give away one of these T-shirts. Figured now would be a good time when you guys are in the middle of the match. Alright, let me hit this nice little roll the dice button. Alright, Die Jiggin. I believe that's how you say your name. I could be doing it wrong. But you are following the channel, so you in fact win a Twitch shirt, so congratulations.
Those Twitch shirts are actually pretty popular.
Yes, they are.
Every time we get on here and you're sporting one of those, I just see the thread. I want the Twitch shirt.
I actually got pinged by all the Twitch admins. They all wanted Loadout
Nice.
swag.
The Twitch shirts are really cool.
Hey,
You have captured a
so
control.
today, if you guys have noticed, I'm actually running. I guess Danny wanted me to do more of this, but I'm using a build, kind of showing off a different style of play. Now I'm playing a pretty heavy support role. I do have a charge beam, which I can nail some people and get some headshots, but I'm not very practiced with the charge beam, not as much as I used to. I'm no JPB. You guys didn't see his montage, please check it out. It's on the Facebook page. But I'm running an anti-rocket setup right now. So it's very good for things like Blitz. As you guys see on the screen, I'm getting a lot of premature detonations. So I've seen a lot of threads from people like, hey, there's so many rockets. How do you counter the rockets? Oh, man, I don't know what to do about the rockets. All these rockets.
There's rockets in my pockets.
These rockets. So if you guys have noticed, like, they're specifically for Blitz, if you get a lot of players that are firing rockets onto the point, I'm actually shooting and I have manual detonation on this, so I'll show my build here. But I'm shooting my rocket into the point, and I'm detonating it inside the point. So if any of the opposing members of the team go in there and try to shoot, they don't get any damage whatsoever because my flak balls are kind of, oh my god, are denying damage. So there's a lot of different little things like that in addition to shooting them down with like beams or or your rifle or pulse.
Control a point.
I've heard pulse shotguns actually are picking up for people that use anti-rocket stuff, but I particularly like flak because it handles a lot of rockets at once, and I've actually requested through Walter to have a longer duration on the flak with less damage to increase the effectiveness of building anti-rocket builds. So if you wanted to go support, and you know, like a team or a couple players that you're playing against, they have some really good rocket users, you can literally shut them down.
Are you using health flak?
No, health flag won't.
Health flak
do
won't
it.
do it. I have health grenades.
Yeah, exactly. But the nice thing about flak that you kind of, just to add on to what you're saying there, is that it's just such a broad area of damage, and anywhere a missile goes within that whole broad area, it'll be detonated.
Right.
So it's actually, so as you're saying, like with flak, it's really easy to detonate missiles. Like it's kind of super easy.
Biggie says, "Don't do it, Walter." So yeah, basically, I'm just trying to show you guys because there's this thing where, you know, I'm of the belief, you know, some of you guys know I have a lot of history in competitive games, so you know, people will jump to a lot of conclusions about what the meta of a game is before they actually get involved and understand just how varying it can be. So you see a lot of people that jump to assumptions on, oh man, this is endgame, and it's like, nah, you just started. Give it some time. You'll figure out some different stuff that you can actually do. In addition to, you know, there's not even a very well-defined competitive environment. So for those players, you know, we started to see a little bit of that when we tested private rooms about what we would see for strategies, what players would do. So it's really hard to gauge, you know, what will be popular meta for the game as it evolves in a team environment.
Yeah, that's a little on us too. Like, I mean, it's sort of hard to find out what counters what unless you sort of find out from other players or whatever. It might be something we want to communicate a little more, but you know, like how Tesla eats the shields and how fire will delay beams recharging.
Overheats them, yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people kind of that's not obvious when you just play the game. So we may want to find a way to get that out.
Someone is actually doing the same thing I'm doing on the other team.
Yeah, I think it's Shufflewell.
I was destroying his rockets earlier.
You're prematurely detonating his premature detonations.
You know that's right.
His detulations.
Just detonate.
Can you guys allow us to break taunting instead of letting it play through completely?
And that
would defeat
be
the purpose of
risk-free.
doing.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, you kind of have to risk versus reward deal there, and I don't know if a lot of people know this either, but you get the 10% bonus on the flag capture if you taunt on it. But if you can just taunt and then instantly fire and taunt and instantly fire, it sort of takes what's cool about that away.
It's no longer a taunt anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a couple questions from Twitter. We got Mike. I'm gonna butcher your last name, so I'm gonna just go by your Twitter handle, Das Pirate.
You're not me.
Mike. So brawl support for Helga, eh? Please do this for players. That's not really a question, but okay.
Bra support?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not quite sure. That was just.
Is she just suggesting that we have a bra? I mean, there is a bra you can buy that will cradle those sweater puppies.
I need some support.
I believe that is the correct nomenclature.
So, I'm not sure. Is he just saying more bras, maybe?
Perhaps.
Yeah, well, that's, I mean, certainly true. Like, so we will do more tops that are like, they're sort of like a variance of how low they'll go, and you can kind of push them up depending on what you customize her with. And we'll do more of that. So like some things will kind of be, you know, a little more. John, for example, really likes the corset and likes to kind of get him up. You know, some of the other guys like to see him kind of as animated as possible. And so you'll definitely have your choices. Oh yeah, and that's actually something we're going to add, which is the totally fake, which means they won't move at all. They'll be completely perfectly spherical, and in my mind, even grosser.
Yeah.
But we will add that one as well. Just 'cause it's fun.
So she gets her own space stones.
Pretty much.
Control point activated.
Can we give her the Madonna bra?
I wish we could. We actually, the big cones you're talking about?
Yeah.
Nice cones. Yeah, I wish we could. The problem with when we started doing that was that the gun would just portray, or it had to be long enough to kind of look like that it would start sticking through the gun and everything. Like everything would just cut through it, and so it looked too broken.
So that's the reason why we couldn't do missile tits then.
I just got a
Missile tits.
a
I don't
message from
think.
Ian.
I actually think we
Really?
can.
He
do
says,
missile
"Let me
tits.
guess, the dev live stream is on."
I was hoping they would have been like waffle cones,
You're doing this.
Waffle cones.
big old ice cream cones.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we can do, the tip of the missile and have it kind of go to the same. We kind of went to
Just
as
the
far
tip,
as we could.
Yeah, just the tip.
Yeah, I just want to give you just the tip. That's one of the 3 biggest lies in the world, right?
It would be kind of cool if it's like to have like sort of like a USO girl sort of thing, but I'll that too. With like rockets.
Ooh, you
I
can
like
do a
that.
Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie the Riveter?
What does that mean?
That's
Did you see a
Wait, what?
like World War II
Flexing.
poster of the woman?
Yeah, it's Rose the Riveter. You know,
Nope.
women entering the
Women's
workforce.
World War II.
It's like the thing.
It's like the original
doing-
face of feminism.
Remember U.S. history?
That's I'm doing my part. Roll up your sleeve, flex it, wearing the bandana. World War II. Look rock.
Just
It's a shame I
Google it
didn't
later.
get into history when I was a kid because that was sort of the opportunity to learn it, but all the teachers kind of sucked at it.
Yeah, we really.
I'm so
thought it
much
was
as
still
I've gotten
happening when you
older,
were a
I've
kid.
learned
I
like
think
to
that's
really
something that would
appreciate
be-
history, but
It's
not
not
anymore.
more.
When I was a
You see-
kid, I just didn't care. I only cared about the future.
Let's see here. We got a question from Shrek Flex. Do you have plans for adding more ambient sound to the game maps? That's a good question. Would that be a Scott question?
That is a Scott. That is a Scott question. He definitely has ambient sounds in there. I don't know if he's got really plans for more. He always wanted to add this thing where like somebody left like a boombox kind of in a corner of a room, and then it's just sort of you can kind of hear music on it only if you're near it. He's been kind of itching to get that in. That's one of the things I guess we could add.
No.
Control point.
You gotta want it, boys. You gotta
Yeah, what
want
happened?
it.
We kind of fell apart. We got an early lead and then just
They got 4. They
blame
had 3 at
Tropical
first.
Breeze.
Them
Yep,
heels.
it is my fault.
Dem heels indeed.
Another question.
those healing
Walter,
needs?
this is for you.
You're welcome.
Can you make an official statement on suicides and death
New
snatch?
control
An official statement. I do not condone it.
They need official
And
business.
But suicide's painless.
yeah, the fix that we had always wanted to have happen was that it appear on the level near you. There are a couple of reasons why that isn't really working out like we'd hoped. So in lieu of that, we'll probably go ahead and just say it gives the other team points. As if you were to have dropped the vial and they picked it up. So don't suicide. It's not considered a valid tactic, or it won't be pretty soon. It'll also give a longer delay when you suicide, and that would
On
be
respawn.
across. Yeah, like like 2 or 3 seconds longer, like an extra little slap on the wrist, like, "Hey, you suicided." And sometimes it's an accidental suicide, and that sucks. But then
Don't
should
be
be
a
s-
scrub.
don't be a scrub.
But you're just talking about like adding another second or 2 on there, not like
Yeah,
anything
I said 2 or
ridiculous.
3, but yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 5.
Yeah, that's
Maybe 10.
Let's just keep going.
Just kick from the match.
Is Jason on the mic now? No, not yet.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there he is.
There's a question from Seismic Press. How often will ban sweeps occur?
Oh man. Well, I've been doing major ban sweeps, but I've also been doing, as I get reports of people and I look into them, I'll also individually ban people if need be. So they're kind of happening all the time.
Yeah, you did kind of a big sweep like last week, didn't you?
Yeah, that was the first real big one. And then I expect to have probably another one coming up here shortly, probably
Do you
Friday.
want to actually dispel the number of bans you actually threw out there? Quantify, if you will.
Wipe them out.
Or is that
A
bad?
couple hundred.
Yeah, I mean, at this
Yeah, I
point,
mean it was a
we've got-
lot, right? Like people should know that like we're actively doing a lot of bans for
Yeah, at
breaking
this
the
point,
rules.
we've got at least a couple hundred, probably more. If you count all of the duplicate accounts that some people are trying to use, we're banning all of them at once. So if you cheat on one account, I'm banning all of your accounts.
Oh yeah.
The enemy has scored first.
That is the official.
Execute Order 66.
I'm liking your outfit there, Ken.
Oh!
What's
That's
it
a
is?
charged full sniper.
That's the one I have right now. Oh, the Viking helmet?
Yeah, well, you know, on the outfit, you know, you got the top and the matching shorts, the
Yep.
candy bar in the pocket,
Yep,
in case she needs a snack.
exactly.
So I think I'm gonna give out one of those elusive gifts that don't get brought up that often, which I've been given the green light to give away. Which
A beta key?
who wants a beta key to this game?
We will give them all out.
You
I would
guys
love
can
the
have
beta
them.
key. Please give me the beta key.
No, I'm gonna give out the golf 4 taunt, the golf swing one. Yeah, an actual taunt. And I think how I want to do this is I want to
The enemy lead has
have a
been
keyword typed in, and I will type it in chat so you guys pay attention, and then I will randomly select whoever types in that keyword. So, the keyword.
Instead of going by first, making it a little more fair.
This is gonna be a little bit more fair. This way,
That's a pretty good
all the people
idea.
that spam get a chance. Plus, that's what they have to type in. Hashtag the steak is real, all one word, all caps. That is the keyword. I will let that go for a minute.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah.
I did not.
Oh my god, what have I done? No! That was my health pack.
No, it wasn't. It's mine.
I was saving it just then.
Oh, look at all those
Wow,
hashtags.
Go.
Oh, you're all winners. Oh wait, no,
That
don't
is
say that.
awesome.
I guess people
The
want
steak
that
is
golf
real.
pot.
The steak is real.
Okay, I thought.
enemy
Still alive.
scoring, please.
Look at that go. Let that go for
Hey,
like
one
another
of the
30 seconds.
devs actually put it in there.
I will know the name.
Okay, everybody just said that's now banned. Oh wait,
Yep.
you fell for it.
Good job.
All these hackers.
Bunch of rubes.
Alright, I'm gonna drop this in slow-mo real quick, and then I'm gonna hit random. Get in those last few steak stragglers.
Oops, wait, that was not on purpose.
Way to go.
Steak was an inside job.
Yeah, I would have had to take 2 more seconds to spawn there.
No, no, leave me alone. I'm not hurting nobody.
Yes, you are. You
I did kill
can't.
it. I did kill it.
Ah, there we go. And they are actually following the channel, which is awesome. The Golf 4 taunt will go to Djo Kvex. I think I said that right. But congrats. We'll type your name in chat so everyone can hate you and stare at you and shun you. And then I will give you your key for that so you can show it off.
Congratulations, Seth.
Albino, you're my nemesis.
Walter Badgett, you're my hero. Kendall, it's the first time I heard you talk on here.
Like ever.
I know. You never talk.
Someone said something and I don't mic it up enough.
That was.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't mic up enough. No one knows. This is the voice
No
of
one
the
knows
man
the
who makes
real
all the
Vanilla
effects
Kendall.
in the game.
It's like wearing a helmet.
I've worked with him for I don't know like 6 or 7 months now, and I heard his voice for the first time on Saturday. I was like, he does exist.
Wait till you meet Jez.
Yeah, right.
Wait, who?
I don't think I've heard his voice once.
He said hi to me the other day, and I was like, whoa.
Oh, you're from England? Who knew?
All right. Hey, that guy's got an accent.
We had a question about T-bone steak. Someone asked when it was coming out. It'll be out in the next major update.
Yep.
Which will include a lot of butt fixes.
Yep.
There will be a temporary discounted way to get it to.
More info to come.
I was trying to hit fire
That's all
at-
I'll say.
There's so many of you over here. Get away from me.
Well, there's a collector.
Milo, you don't want to kill me?
Come here.
Oh!
It might be more expensive though because it goes by the pound.
Choice cut.
Yeah, it's
Choice cut
USDA.
stick.
Yeah.
Any plan on adding? This is from Bank. I think this is how you say B4 in cam. Sure, that's Bank. Any plan on adding cans like medic or need support? So macros.
The enemy has 5 captures remaining.
We've talked about that a number of times.
There's been a lot of chatter about voice chat and the pros and cons of it, and well, what can we do in lieu if we don't do that? And so I can't say we actually have a plan in place, but we do want to. We're motivated to do something.
I think macros would be really good. That's just like when you
Macros, yeah.
that's when you hit a button and he's like heal, heal. It's just pre-recorded
Yeah.
thing.
The enemy has
That's
3
always really
captures remaining.
Really just heal and help. Those ones more than almost anything. Help me! Heal me!
The enemy has 2 captures remaining.
Go, go, go.
Plutonium secure.
Collecting!
Oh, come here.
No, you get out of
Enemy
here.
has only
Oh.
1 capture remaining.
We got it. You guys got nothing.
Wait. Oh no.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
I almost want to drop it and then dance and then turn it in.
Yeah.
But I just turned it in.
Alright, let's see. Another question. When can we see new game modes? This is something that I wanted to bring up during the chat. Like, when did we come up with Annihilation? November?
Something like that.
That sounds about right.
I don't remember that far back in time.
So
That is something we are planning, though.
Yeah, we do have plans for new game modes. I can't give you a solid ETA. But we are thinking about new game modes. We would like to introduce new game modes. So yeah, I can say that we will work on some, but at no time can we give a date of when they'll be released. I can say tomorrow, but then I'd have to be like, no promises.
Yeah. No promises, but it was last week. You missed
Trademark.
it. We also might be expanding what some of the game types the bots can play. You know, like I know Mike keeps looking into expanding those options and improving that, so that's something to look forward to as well.
Somebody asked about the. I actually forgot about this. The beer rocket, and so I guess they must have been around for a while. But they kind of went like, "Where did that go? I want the beer rocket." And I think we just had sort of effects issues with that, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was a production. It's a little more complicated than that. But
Yeah.
yeah, there was a lot of work that needed to go in to do what we were trying to do, and just kind of got,
Yeah, we don't
Push
have
back a
weapons. We
priority,
don't have
but-
weapon skins. It comes down to.
well, it wasn't the weapon skin. It was the
No, it was a missile. It was actually
Yeah.
the missile itself.
Yeah. And the
And-
trail and the
effects
explosion.
and the sounds.
And so the cost to produce such a thing, I don't know. We're not sure that it's going to pay off in the end. So we got to be careful about how we put things out.
All right.
Who we lose?
Another question. What are the current character plans for female characters? Or the many intimidated by Helga's beauty?
It's a fair description.
7, 6,
Yeah, very politically correct.
3,
That's all.
She's beautiful.
That's all, Danny.
I don't have any plans yet for what the next character is going to be. We still need to finish quite a few Helga parts because she's really low, and then we'll be moving on to a new character. But we need to discuss that a little bit with management as to when and what. We have a couple of ideas in the hopper, but I'd kind of rather not say now.
I need to change my sensitivity. We do have a thread on the forums where you guys can go and leave some suggestions. If one of the deputies want to add that thread, then the
Is there a
ideas and
specific one for
suggestions.
characters?
There is.
Oh, cool. That'd be. I was actually going to suggest that, but yeah, it'd be good to hear kind of the community ideas on that and see what people would like to see. I've heard people say, it'd be really cool if we can get like a Barbie girl. There were some tech reasons why we actually couldn't do that, but Rob's actually looking into making that possible. So it might be something we could do in the future.
Somebody wanted to know if there was anything planned for Valentine's Day.
Nope.
No plans.
We hate Valentine's Day.
Just like everyone else in the world.
Yep.
No, just like every man in the world.
There we go.
No, Mardi Gras will be the next holiday, which is actually coming up really quickly.
What's the green grenade? That's a health grenade. But my
They are
teammates aren't.
awesome. They're not standing in it?
They're not good, necessarily good for
Blame your teammates. It's okay.
this
I
mode.
find them pretty good on Blitz.
Yeah, they're good for blitz. Is just what I had them for initially.
What, teammates?
Yeah,
They can be helpful.
all the payloads, including health and buff and everything, they're all kind of color coded. So anything green is good generally, or it's either your team's or it's a friendly thing to get.
I'm so rusty with this.
Your team has taken the hammer.
Ugh. Get him, Tom.
Don't get him, Tom.
I'm gonna die.
Watch out, right shot.
I don't have enough health. I'll
Oh,
get
I
him.
thought that was gonna get you.
Let's see here. Any plans for an attack defense style mode?
Your team, the opposing team.
Like a base
Wait,
defense?
Like a block you're talking about?
Your team
Like a
Guess
block
so.
of your
That's,
melee?
That's a question from
No, a
Brian
game mode. I
Anderson.
think
Game
is what
mode.
they're talking about.
Koala.
In
Something.
Jackhammer, I'm attacking and defending.
The enemy has stolen the hammer.
I think he means like there's a Halo mode that's similar.
Halo,
Your team has
what's
dropped
that?
the hammer.
It's an attack defend. I think it was in
Your team has taken
2.
the
The sniper like 2 feet away.
That's all I have. I would have killed myself with my flash.
Damn it, Rich, come back here. Don't let him pump and dump you. No! Wait, there's a spawn point back there.
Your team has dropped the
I don't know
hammer.
what you're talking about.
The opposing team's hammer has been
Oh,
returned.
here's another question that's probably a popular one to answer is as far as friend stuff. People are saying that it's still offline. Is that true?
It's a little flaky still.
Okay.
I did
But
see
yes.
Bo actually posted that there's a fix for it in the
The enemy has
branch
stolen
or the main build that's going out, big build.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and Annihilation's actually back up right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they went out back
The
up
enemy
last
has,
night.
your team has
So I
taken
guess
the
it
hammer.
sounds like we're planning to get Friendless fixed for the next build? Ish?
Seems like it.
No promises?
Just don't think there's an ETA set on that.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I lost you.
We don't have an ETA, but perhaps. Actively fixing it, how's that?
In the way of my fight.
When are the other community streamers getting their giveaway codes? That could probably be something you can answer.
The community, all the community streamers except for one, has gotten their codes.
Well, there you go.
For the official people that we have listed.
The enemy has stolen
Don't
the
nerf
hammer.
it, Walter. Don't
How,
nerf it.
how do
Nope,
people
I'm
get
nerfing it.
official? Maybe that's
Damn
what
it.
they...
Yeah, I have
So
some.
yeah, that's a good question. Some of the criteria that I specifically look for are people that have currently been with us for a long time and consistently stream the game and are active
The
in the
enemy
community.
has
So they're on the
captured the hammer.
forums, they're helping people out, they're answering questions in their stream about the game. Just missed that headshot. And I basically, anytime you tweet the Loadout account with your stream, I'll pop in there secretly and check out what you're doing,
That was a terrible spawn point.
who you're talking to, what type of personality you
The
have,
enemy
things like
has
that.
stolen the hammer.
With your
Designed
stream.
these points.
Obviously, the big thing that people want, they hear, oh man, the community streamers, they get free stuff.
You have been smashed by the hammer.
I don't really mind giving out all that stuff, but the thing I'm really looking for is how active you are in our community. If you're a positive role model in the community, if you're a bad egg,
Oh my
I look
god.
for all that stuff.
Walter, nerf the sniper rifle.
What?
I got a headhunter on. It's a headhunter.
It likes your head.
It's just ironic because I killed Walter with a sniper rifle 5 seconds ago and told him not to nerf
Your team has
Medium rare.
it. Only nerf it for other players
I
besides
think medium rare is like
Yeah,
the
exactly.
consensus on
the
this.
enemy has captured the hammer.
Definitely medium rare.
Let's see here.
Right?
Will Space
Medium
Buck
rare.
stuff be
The
cheaper?
enemy
good
has
steak.
stolen the hammer. The The enemy
What?
has dropped the
That
hole.
was
You have
pretty
located
awesome. I'm
That
not
was
gonna lie.
ridiculous.
Wait, what was that question?
It
Space
was-
Buck stuff be cheaper? Also, please put the shirt question in chat so that everyone can read it at the same time. I
Oh
don't know what the
man.
shirt question
I'm just
was.
There's no trick question. I'm just giving them out randomly.
Go, go, go! Take that healing love.
Your team has captured the hammer.
Yeah, we're making this a game.
Are you? I feel like you got a pity score every now and then because you forget that you have healing grenades. And it's adorable to watch you throw them like they're gonna hurt me.
People can get
I can
confused.
drink.
It's just a complicated taunting mechanic.
The enemy has stolen the hammer.
Where are you
The
gonna go?
enemy has dropped the hammer.
Yeah, on fire thanks to Jeff Whoop's OP weapon.
So, I guess I kind of talked to Mark about this. There's currently no plans to change prices for a little while at least in the store.
Your team has dropped the hammer.
You know, ultimately what we want to kind of do, and I don't know if John is on the mic at all, but we want to, you know, beef up our store a little bit better, more.
So, like,
And-
going into launch, the priority was definitely not all the store shit. The priority was definitely making sure the core game was fun and, like, we had a good game.
The enemy has
So now
stolen
that we have foundation laid and stuff, we can spend a little bit of time trying to make sure that we can do some fancy stuff on the store side. But yeah, that was definitely not number one priority.
Oh, nice ceiling.
I'm gonna give it another shirt. Seems like a good time.
Called the Kendall train.
Where'd
Let me
you
hit
go?
that roll button.
Where'd you?
When are we getting a hammer taunt?
That's a good question. I do need to do that. There's so many times where I want to taunt and I don't have the hammer.
Oh,
Your team
Rich.
has captured the
What?
hammer.
There you.
Your team has taken the hammer.
I'll leave that as
Enjoy
soon.
your own
I will
fire.
do that. I'll do it soon.
The opposing
Oh,
team's hammer has been returned.
Oh man.
Hey guys, will you be making more Twitch goodies or YouTube swag? I have to make another request for some more stuff to give away.
Oh my god, Hell's
I
Hacks.
haven't actually changed the lineup. Well, actually, no, I added the 4 golf taunt, which was the most recent item. But you have to request and kind of look at what items I would want to give away for redemption stuff.
Your team
Obviously,
has taken the hammer.
exclusive stuff is really cool, or that you can only get by tuning in.
Your team
But I have to kind of look at some more stuff. No, Rich. No.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they can't win. They can't win. They can't win. It's all good.
Unless I wait for it.
You're not gonna wait for it. You're not gonna wait for it. Don't
Yeah,
let
you
them
better
smash you. Don't let them smash you.
No, come on. Come here.
Doesn't matter,
What
your
the
teammates
fuck?
are
You're gonna
killing
burn
you.
to death.
The enemy has
Yeah!
The enemy has
It's gonna kill me. I
stolen
hit the health
hammer.
back. I had half
You
my
did
health.
not hit that health
Pick
pack.
it up. Pick it up.
Do it in! That was awesome. Got greedy.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of comments about how the bots are strong. I mentioned that to Mike recently, and my understanding is he turned them down a little bit, but I don't think that's live yet. Does anybody else know?
Yeah, he said that'll be in the next build, major build.
Okay.
And
So yeah, the next build the build will be nerfed a little bit.
And I think he tweaked specific bots. So, the issue there is we don't want people to farm at the same time. We don't want you guys to feel kind of overwhelmed. So it's kind of a tough cookie.
He should just record himself playing and make the bots do that, and then they'll all be super easy.
Yeah.
Very good. Go, go, go. Give me the help.
Wait, how'd you get down there? I don't remember where at all.
I ran. Health pack. Get out of here with your fire.
The hammer.
Oh, there is?
I hear another one.
Somebody asked a question that's like 5 questions.
No!
I have returned the hammer.
The enemy has stolen the hammer.
Wow. It's like
There
you guys don't wanna
is
lose or
slightly
something.
faster movement speed when holding blue for extraction. What's the other one? And you can cap the blitz points a little quicker if you taunt on them.
Let me scroll up on these questions. We're getting a lot
It's
of
10%, by the way.
What happens when you cross the beams against
Your team
enemies?
has taken the hammer.
Don't cross the streams.
Wait, you said that would be a bad idea.
Your team has dropped
When someone asks you if you're a god,
Yes!
That's a big ass Twinkie.
I think there's 2 or 3 of you already in there.
Who's your favorite Ghostbuster? Winston. Done. I
Your
win.
team has taken the hammer. Your team
Anybody else
has
disagree?
You can't answer.
Oh, I missed.
I don't even know which one's Winston.
He was
stolen.
the fourth
Your team has
Ghostbuster.
taken the hammer.
Oh, really?
Your team
He was Ernie. He was played by Ernie Hudson.
hammer
That's
has
right.
been returned.
Is that the dude that came in like in Ghostbusters 2 or 3?
Oh, he was in Ghostbusters.
Was he?
Yeah, he's the guy they hired at the end. He's like, hey.
Is it the black guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Were you avoiding saying that?
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
just funny.
Yeah, here's
Ernie
Yeah,
Hudson.
kinda.
Kinda.
It's just like
Kendall, is that racist as a description?
well, he's like clipped out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
More like brown than black.
People act like he didn't exist.
Technically, you know.
Pretty messed
Yeah,
up.
look up the way they did the pan and scan, the
What?
4-3
Yeah.
conversion stuff. They literally cut him out of every
Bother with
scene.
the hammer.
yeah.
The hammer.
They just cropped every shot to
Well,
be like the 3 main
Get
guys.
in there,
Now-
Tom.
It's probably
this
more
is a
likely
game
that
of
the other
the
3
end.
stars were much bigger stars than really
Yeah,
the
but
color
the
of
side
his
effect
skin.
is that it looks like they just like, oh,
Good
just
game.
cut the black guy out of frame. And it's like, oh.
Hey, look at me.
That's rude.
You'll just see like his hand coming in from out of frame and pointing at things.
Do we have any
Rich, you
plans
trying
to
to
prevent
change the
camping at
subject?
bases?
I'm just playing my taunts.
People need to play
Alright.
defense. What's wrong with I mean, you have to make coordinated pushes. That's from John 10.
Defense is boring.
Hey,
I played D. I
I like
played a little
playing
D
D.
after we were ahead. I was like, okay, time to turtle up.
Isn't the best defense a good offense? I think somebody famous said that once.
No.
well,
It was not the
There's so many-
Broncos.
like, it wasn't the Broncos. Yeah, it certainly wasn't them.
My
You might throw up an
Too
interesting
soon
idea
for
of
the
having
Broncos fans?
a daily challenge. Just to kind of change things up every once in a while.
What?
we talked about that actually.
Have we?
Mm-hmm. What
Or
are we
have
going
you?
with, guys?
Not
Random.
Death Snatch.
Random.
Random?
Nah, let's do
What is that?
Blitz.
This is gonna be extraction, right?
It's gonna be Extraction.
Boobs.
It's gonna be boobs.
I thought it was
Boobs.
random. Looks
No.
it says random to me.
It's gonna be extraction. I don't want another extraction.
Place your bets.
It's gonna be extraction
How do you know? You don't know that.
because it's
Bet
not that
money.
random.
We're gonna find out.
It's not that random. So we
gonna
need to
say-
change our
let's
random
see.
algorithm.
I'm gonna say Extraction on Shattered.
Ah.
Probably right.
Somebody's asking how the matchmaker
Or
works.
drill cavern.
Who's
Ooh,
not-
could be Drill Cavern.
Ready up.
Good call.
It can be Death Snatch and Drill Cavern, actually.
And
And nope,
It's gonna be Jackhammer and
With
Drill
Bonner.
Cavern.
impossible.
Oh, wait.
Will you add more maps to the Annihilation game mode, and what maps?
that's a good question.
Yes. As for what? I don't
All I know is Shattered is really big.
Yeah. Come on, Tom.
What?
Let us know. What's going on? What's in your hand?
Brewery.
Brewery.
Nothing's in my head.
And the game type? Extraction. Oh, wow.
Oh man, it's not random.
I don't really think about
Okay.
what I do.
8, 7,
You knew that.
6, 5,
Bastard.
4, 3, 2.
Somebody asked, why do you move faster when diving than running? And it's not true.
You don't.
If you actually race, you will be the same.
Actually, let me see.
But I wanted to answer that other question. Where did that go?
With the game mode?
That's a
Or
good
somebody-
question. Oh,
with
no,
the-
about the matchmaker. They were thinking, is it KD or is it win score or whatever? And it's actually really complicated, right? Like there's a whole...
It's a
It's
combination
like
of
a lot
different-
of combination of several things.
and we're gonna constantly tweak it. So us saying something now would mean that we might be incorrect later. So
Yeah, we don't really... I don't know if we dispel that anyway.
yeah, do well.
Oh.
Increase your matchmaker. Do well.
The exact formula, but that's true.
Hey, man. The last game, I scuttled. That was a clutch scuttle.
Are you gonna be adding bots to Annihilation?
You are the collector.
Sluggish.
Like a wet sponge. Wait, I'm not adding
No.
bots to Annihilation?
I
That's
don't.
a question in the Twitch chat.
Rich is.
I haven't heard any plans for that.
That sounds scary.
It kind of does.
Sounds like really difficult AI to work out.
That's really kind of a competitive mode too. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if that fits.
The enemy has scored.
What the?
And the
Why
match
is
now
Arctic
tied.
overhealed? He does not need more
The enemy
health.
has scored. They are now in the lead.
Arctic? Arctic?
Arctic? Wait.
Why is there a C in that word?
I think Arctic is actually with the C. It's
That's
just
what I
when you
mean,
get
why
to
is there a C?
Antarctica, the C is silent for whatever reason.
Walter's just asking questions, man.
I'm just asking.
I'm pretty
Why
sure
is
this is
English
Just asking questions.
it's a question about
Why are you asking all them questions?
characters. Is there going to be a fat Asian man?
Oh,
That's racist.
That's
Somebody
what
wants
it says,
to
though.
do the sumo taunt on a fat Asian dude. Is that what it is?
I'm guessing.
I want Bolo.
Bolo!
Bolo!
I want Rufus.
Rufio.
Rufio. Wait.
He's Asian. Filipino.
Sure.
That wasn't in the 80s.
We have actually been talking about a
It was
Mexican.
89.
Yeah, it was 89.
We can't.
Was it
No!
We cannot give the
Hook was
satisfaction
not.
of adding Filipinos to the game.
Feel your age.
Oh, God.
Were you lucky? No. You can't.
No. Scumbag.
Yeah. Oh.
When's Helga's sex tape due to release?
Ooh.
Hold on, let me grease up and I'll get on in there. Have it done
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
Has scored, and the match is
Oh,
now
she
I
called
don't
taking
think that's
one
gonna
for two.
happen.
No?
No.
Now I got a free Tuesday to do something on.
score posted. You are in the lead.
That was an all-day endeavor.
Oh, it definitely is. You gotta get mentally prepared for that.
It's a lot of prep work.
Baby powder, donuts, grease.
24 donuts
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Returning cap.
offered up.
When will you add an announcement for 1 minute remaining?
By a
I think it would be very useful.
I think they just want like a voice announcer.
Bonner, go.
Wow.
Go, Bonner,
I think
go.
that was mentioned
That is
last
kind of
stream.
cool, actually.
You are the character.
Yeah, I think that was mentioned last stream too.
I've actually got animations built into the clock widget to start pulsing at that point. They just never got it.
No.
The enemy has scored, and the match is now
They're
tied.
amazing.
The
They're
enemy
the
has
best
scored.
animations you'll ever see.
They are
What-
now
what-
in the lead.
Oh, Tom,
Someone kill
you're
Arctic.
dead.
He has no health.
Oh.
Oh, I have health now, buddy.
I have health after I respawn.
Oh, I killed
Go.
myself.
The enemy has scored, and the
Go.
match
Oh, no.
is now tied.
Oh,
Come on, Arctic.
so close.
I'm going! I'm running! I'm going!
Collect
Oh,
God
already.
damn it, I died.
Yes. Why'd you die? Flex.
I tried.
My
Our
collector.
weapon skin's coming. Yes.
The enemy
Oh god.
Are they?
No, come back. Come back.
I don't
Oh, there's
know.
a weapon there instead of
Oh.
plutonium.
I'm just
I think
asking
we've
questions.
we've talked about those, and they're definitely on the list to do. But I think they got a little deprioritized.
You can do it, Rich.
Boom.
Yeah.
What
What
are
I was
these?
thinking is maybe we can do a like a halfway version of it where you can at least change the colors of them. But we'll have to talk about it.
All right, let me rail through a number of these while I switch builds. What image do I have up?
Got 6 minutes.
All right, this is the image. This is some community art that someone did. I have up on the stream right now.
Oh boy.
I didn't blow it up. Made it half. This is 1 second. You guys can look at that. That is on a Steam page. I'm gonna boot up another build. Walter, can you keep that server up? Okay. And
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm gonna show you guys the Fat Twos.
User disconnected from your channel.
And I think that's oh, can we show the I don't think I want to show the other thing. Axel all messed up. But I'll show you guys the Fat Twos because I looked at them and they look pretty badass.
Oh yeah, are you going to show those?
Yeah,
Nice.
yes I am.
Incoming Fat Twos.
Do it. Do it.
do like that fan art.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I like that a lot.
Have we like given that guy any like t-shirts or anything cool?
Should give him
I
whatever
haven't
he
decided
wants.
what I'm gonna do
Disconnected from
with
your channel.
fan art stuff yet. Monthly
Well, that guy
contest.
wins.
Monthly contest. Might do something like that. All right, outfitter,
Fatus.
customize. Change her
I got
shirt.
confusing with that. We got confused with that with you guys calling it Fat Tues because Mardi Gras stuff we've been talking about, and
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tues kind of sounds like Fat Tuesday, and so
It does.
Huh?
Well, that's what it's called though, Fat Tuesday.
It's but it's PH, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh, it probably will be.
There we go.
That makes it all
the
the more
leg
appropriate
tattoo
to
is
release.
pretty sick
for
too.
Mardi Gras. There's a nude skin in the list anyway. I wouldn't select it yet.
I'm not going to select that. No. No. You guys can see it's there. I will not select it.
Not select what?
The
The
nude top.
default skin.
Oh, you can't do that.
I can do it from the back though. Show off this back tattoo.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
I'm-
it is actually against Twitch's TOS.
Yeah, it is. I can show off the pasties, but not those.
I actually got a gray line in there, to be honest.
So there's that. I don't think there was anything that there might be one more thing.
His tattoos look pretty badass.
They do.
So
They don't go over the.
I'm
ass,
not sure
though.
if it was Ryan or Eric or the team of them together, but they had this awesome idea. If you actually look closely of what the tattoos are comprised of,
I
you can
see an ice
actually
cream cone.
see exactly almost everything in there is a food-related item.
Sounds like her.
This is a skull with two spoons and a banana split.
Nice.
That's pretty sick. And
On
over
the back?
here is pizza. That's pizza.
I like the back a lot because like the wings are made out of bacon strips.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's a little subtle. But
Someone noticed the bacon.
yeah, it was brilliant. They really hit a home run with that one.
I can't remember if there was anything else I wanted to show. See if there's the beads in there. There's the other one, the thrashed, but I'm not going to show that. But you guys can see that there's something right there.
Meeting time. Gotta bounce.
So
Yeah,
User
me too.
Stream,
disconnected
guys.
from your
Yep.
channel.
It's almost 4 o'clock.
I'm gonna get out a golf taunt and then I'm gonna make it rain for a little bit.
All right, and I'm going to answer any questions while
User
he's doing that.
disconnected
So
from
let's
your
go
channel.
back to the. Yes, tossing.
All right, gents. Thanks everyone. I'm out.
Yep. Our
User
weapon skin's
disconnected
coming.
from
We
your
answered
channel.
that. Watching the live stream. Concerning end prize bonuses, how frequently do boxes contain other items besides loots? I don't actually know the formula for that, but it's supposed to be pretty rare. I want you to feel special when it happens. Any plans to integrate the cosmetic items with Steam inventory and trade? We've talked about that before in the past, but there's no definitive plans. Another thing, will there ever be an option to trade items? Possibly in the future. The main thing is we don't want to derail our economy before we even, get the game all to ground. So, got to be very careful about trading items. ETA on the next build. We'd like to get it out in a couple weeks. You guys talked about a pack with T-bone steak too. Will that come with the steak release or should I wait? We'll have some more details on the pack stuff. That's Ken Starr asking that question. We'll have some more details on pack stuff in the next couple weeks.
East and West, it's game types.
Will there be lower body paint for the owners of Axel's Rod? No plans for that. I think it's just Helga. Body paint is just Helga. Are you guys planning to make more characters for the game? Yes, we would like to. Are there any conflict of different opinions in the dev team? Yes, there are. There's a lot of conflict of opinions on almost everything that goes out, from cosmetic stuff to balance decisions to weapon parts that we want to, create and push out. Everything is under constant evaluation from a lot of different opinions within the studio. Any word on how much longer it will be before shipping yard and 2 ports will be fully textured and back in the game? There is no official word on that. 49, Alex Parker. No official word. I can say that our team is really busy right now. Obviously, we're ramping up content pieces. So if a couple guys get taken off to work on that, some of the art for maps can get delayed. Or if there's a new character, for example, we pushed out, and when we started on Helga, which was back in, I think, September, when the big push for Helga went live, the art team was basically offline for making new content for characters for 4 months. So, we are a small studio. We're doing the best that we can in the quickest manner that we possibly can. How's the server stability been? Been pretty good, Clark, as of Wednesday of last week. So we've had about a solid week of server stability. Will there ever be an avatar or some sort of reward based on how much money you've spent on the game? Perhaps, David. Pacify asked that on Twitter. Loot-based customization. I hate being like every other Axo in the game. Delta. That wasn't a question, but there's a lot of different ways that you guys can get free cosmetics in addition to daily prize stuff. We have to, I hate to say this, and I know you guys hate me saying it too, but we have to be able to make some money on the game. Like, we just have to. Otherwise, you guys won't have a game to play. As stated, effects such as Tesla eating shields are not obvious. Could you guys add visual effect audio cues that reveal them? There's actually that in the game. If you pay very close attention to when Tesla hits the shield versus fire or some of the other stuff. Do you guys know when the custom mode will be done or no? That is no. When is Cryo coming out? I'd love to know. We have no date on Cryo. Any chance for rocket skins in the future? I'd love to nail my friends with exploding PBR cans. Danny mentioned earlier in the stream that we have beer cans, which serve as a cosmetic piece to go over rockets. So yes, that is something that we're thinking about. I don't know what type of plan we have for when we're going to start executing on it and when you'll be able to see stuff like that in the game. There's no way to change the hit sound. Any plans for new weapon types? Not just new payloads, but bodies. So those are called chassis. Those take a long time to rig and create new chassis. I couldn't give you an ETA on it. We've discussed some different things proposed. Obviously, people in the game, our players and community have said things like crossbows or what's another one that's for pistol chassis. All that stuff has been proposed. We like the ideas. It just takes a hell of a lot of development time to create a new chassis. Just a ton of work. Absolutely monumental amount of work to get the chassis done versus payloads and individual parts. Would love to hear where exactly you guys are at with the Mac build. I think we updated that on last week. We have it playable, but it's an older build. I don't know when it's going to go out in the wild. We know there's some Mac users out there, and we're trying to get it out. But first and foremost, we got to get this game running, and we can't have a distraction. I'm going to say it in that way. We can't have a distraction that diverts the attention of where the team needs to be focused right now. During this crucial time during launch. So we hear you guys about the Mac build, Linux, all that stuff, but our primary focus is getting the PC build into a stable condition where we feel comfortable with it before focusing more attention on other platforms. Any plans of larger maps? Larger maps in games, AV8, etc., for example. Well, the game, we've tested 6v6, and it's pretty crazy. We talked about that a couple streams now, but it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I can tell you that from our position, the game kind of breaks down the more people you add. And visually, I think it's pretty straining on our system. So it has to be optimized for 6v6 or 8v8 or whatever. And we have to evaluate if that's even something we would want to pursue long term. I'm going to go another 5 minutes of questions, mostly answering the ones on Twitter. Any ideas on things, possible game types? We have lots of ideas. I can't give you guys any information on what will be going into next for game modes. Will you ever add loot-based costumes? Maybe way, way, way in the future. Where's your studio located? That is from Captain Panic. We are in Austin, Texas. When is voice chat coming? Voice chat is actually on a lower priority. We talked about this last week. Voice chat, we all of us play a lot of different PC games, and I can just tell you that the design decision behind this was that when we're in games, very rarely do we ever hear people using voice chat. This is just universally across all types of different games. We understand that it's convenient for people to use it, but 9 times out of 10 on PC, people are on Skype, Ventrilo, TeamSpeak, Razer Comms, Mumble, Raid Call. There's so many other things that kind of bumped that priority for in-game voice chat down, and we didn't think that it was a crucial enough investment for us to make a decision and go ahead and put that in there versus other features that we were looking at the time. So it's something we could explore in the future, but as of right now, I couldn't give you a definitive date on when it's coming. We're working on the friends list. Will there ever be a way, for example, once we choose, say, humans versus humans, we have a choice of which match to join? So playlist. Possibly in the future, if our population continues to grow, I think we might have more playlist options. But right now, we're very conscious and aware of segmenting the population to a point where, if you decide you want to play Jackhammer or Extraction or something like that, and that's your game mode that you love to play, you don't have a chance to play that because the population is so segmented among 20,000 people that it doesn't seem realistic. That works for larger games, let's say Call of Duty, for example, where they have 200 or 300,000 people in a playlist, so you can have 18 different playlists. But for us, we have to be really very conscious of having too many playlists because it can really mess up matchmaking, and it can mess up how the population perceives the popularity of the game. So we have to be very, very conscious of that going forward. How much freedom are you going to give us with custom games? We don't know yet. So we'll see there. That is from Elijah. Ayu Koji.
We got a question in chat. Wanted to know. It's more of like a thing. Will you please try to make a competitive scene while maintaining a solid casual scene as well? Just, if you have any stance on what you think as far as the game competitively is.
I think you did this on purpose because I kind of hammered on this so many times now. So for me personally, and I'll probably be spearheading a lot of the competitive discussions with the design team, I'm of the belief that we need a fun game first and foremost. We need a game that works at its core before we can focus on competitive features and the competitive community at large. We do see that as an opportunity for us to invest in the competitive community, but my personal observation in the gaming industry as when a studio says, hey, we have esports stuff, we're going to do $1 million tournaments, we're going to hold this, we're going to do that, you're going to see all this stuff. I've never really seen competitive guys gravitate towards those studios and say, hell yes, let's play this game. Because if there's no base community to support that, then there's the segmented population of the competitive guys, they usually can't support the game by themselves. So you need to have a fun game first and foremost before you invest a lot of interest, dev time, and stuff into developing competitive features, custom game modes, tournament structure. We do have a loose idea of what we want to do for that right now, but you know, as I said a couple of times already, we're really focused on the core game right now. Any ETA on official ranked Annihilation matches? Annihilation Season 1 hype. No, that's from Beefy. No official date. Are you ever going to make a starting tutorial? Sometimes I have all captures on extraction and my team is just you. No. Yeah, we got a lot of questions about that. We may probably try to expand on the tutorial system, but as of right now, it's kind of something that is a little frustrating, I think, playing with new players that don't quite get it, or they don't practice with the bots first and then get into human matches to kind of understand the game. They just hop in. And that's what a lot of people do. They just hop in. So, yeah, I think it's something we're thinking about, how we can introduce new players to the game a little bit better. Is 4v4 set in stone? Answer that question. When do you guys drink, eat while working on Loadout? What do you guys drink and eat while working on Loadout? Lots and lots of different foods. Today I had verts. Marcos, what'd you have today?
I had like an awesome, what was it? A chicken salad BLT. It's from Starbucks. It's pretty good.
I don't actually eat. I actually survive on photosynthesis.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Will there be weapon skins soon? Answer that question. I don't know about soon, but there will probably be weapon skins. If you dig around on the forums, you guys can find weapon skins. See how far. There's so many questions coming in. What is the ETA on the next wave of deputies? I choose deputies as from a tasty cookie. There is no ETA on the next wave of deputies. I choose deputies on a as-needed basis, and it's determined by how much traffic we're kind of getting in right now. And then the process for becoming a deputy is basically seniority type thing. You know, I go from the people that have been involved in the closed beta or early access from the beginning and are still active members, and I look for their, you know, how they answer questions, how they answer new players, the general interaction with the community at large, how they behave in game. All those types of things go into effect of that, but it's by seniority. So if you're a new guy that just came in and you're interested in becoming a deputy, I have you on a list, but that list is pretty long. So it's a long line, and again, it's as needed. We don't want 30 deputies running around. That becomes a nightmare for me to manage personally. So that's the deputy kind of process. And one last question. I asked a lot of his. Let's see. So far, all the clothing unlocks I've had are for Axel. Is there a bug, or is there specific items each character in daily boxes? So yeah, with the daily prizes, you can win cosmetic items. We were just talking about today, as a matter of fact, having some more clarity in what piece each character is for. I think right now the daily prize boxes are between T-Bone and Axel. There's no Helga stuff in there yet. Again, the reason being, and a lot of new players don't realize this, is that Helga was a new character that was introduced literally like a week and a half before we went into, it might have been 2 weeks, before we went into launch or open beta. So that's about it for questions. I actually went 5 minutes over. So I hope you guys tune in next week. Were you dropping codes like making it rain?
Oh yeah, I was making it rain.
Okay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's dev live stream. We'll be on next week, probably showing off the Mardi Gras stuff. I think more of it should be in the game by then. I showed off the tattoos. You saw the thrashed Axel. You guys didn't see what that is, but that's some stuff coming up. Danny mentioned that there's going to be beads, show your boobs, t-shirts. Again, this is celebrating Mardi Gras. Body paint for Helga, and T-Bone steak. There'll also be some other stuff I think in there, but that is pretty much the gist of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and we'll see you guys next week.
Take it easy, guys.